one of these to get some detail up the pants. I don't know if it's this one or this one. Probably this one, right? Fixed the little armpit a little bit. I think everything else is pretty straight. What did it do, familia? What did it do, familia? It's your boy Taxi Png. We're back at it again. We got another one, man. What's going on? What's good? What's live? What's lit? What's vibing? All right, let's go ahead and hop into it, man. We're about to start a branding VFX edit. This is from the shoot when I was down in Miami. So I just got back from Miami not too long ago, like last week-ish, and things of that nature. So I'm about to go ahead and go through this. I'm about to go ahead and start the screen recording. Hold on. I'm gonna start the screen recording now for you guys, so you guys can see. Let me know if you guys even like this type of like stuff. Like, am I doing you guys a service or a disservice? Like, do you guys like this? Do y'all want more of it? Do y'all not like it? So yeah, like, just let me know what y'all do and don't want to, you know, see. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna pull this down here. This right here is my the selection in which my client made, right? So literally I have it all right here. These are all the photos that she's wanting me to edit, right? So literally I'm going to go into my little folder that I have right here, and I could do one of two things. I want to see these, so I'm going to go ahead and, like, you know, hold command and tap each one, but I could make this a list view rather than the icon view, and that could be a lot easier and a lot faster for me to select them. Or if you had Lightroom Classic, you could literally just export these into Lightroom Classic. I don't use Lightroom Classic. That's just a me thing. It's not I ain't got no beef with them. You know what I'm saying? I just know me as an individual human. I don't use it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just like, I don't like it. You know, I don't like it. I don't like how it looks. And I feel like that's just so, like, childish to say, but I don't like how it looks. All right. I said it. It is what it is. Hey. Don't kill the messenger. All right, so literally I'm gonna hold command on my keyboard, and I'm gonna click on the ones that she favorited, but I'm gonna favorite the ones that I want myself, right? So I see this one right here I like. I'm gonna hit space when I click on it, and it's gonna pop up just like so, nice and big. Hold on, make this smaller because I don't want this getting in my way. All right, I'm gonna size down this, so when I'm selecting them, it doesn't, like, get too much in the way and I can still see them. All right, just like so, right? So I'm holding command and I'm gonna literally select while scrolling. So I'm gonna select, I like this one gotta go in there. That's just for me, you know what I'm saying? That's the me. I'm gonna look at this one. I like this one too, but it's the hair. See, I like this one right here because the hand's on the thigh. All right. And then we have some detail shots in here. I'm going to keep in mind the ones that she selected as well. So what I could really do is honestly go through and select all the ones that she selected, and then kind of come back and select the ones that I want to select for myself. But I have a problem with just, like, trying to select them all as I go. So as I'm looking at this, all I see, these are the extra edits I'm going to do, but I'm going to choose ones that don't need a lot of extra work to them. For example, all I really would need to do is push out this hip a little bit and push in this little side fat on the side. That's literally it, right? So this is a good image for me to give as extra. I always give extra incentives to my clients because I want them to come back, right? So I want them to be like, oh my gosh, you love me more than other photographers, and then they come back, right? So if it's like an edit or something that's not going to take you a crazy amount of time, bro, you might as well just go ahead and just throw it in there and do it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select all these edits first, and go back and get the ones that I want. So 1383, let's look for it. 83, 1388, 1435, 1521. So 1435, 1435, 35, there we go. 15, 21, 1521 right here. All right, 1574, 1574, got it. 1640, 1640, right somewhere around here, gotta be 1640, 1677, 1680, 1677, 1680, 1735, 1735, 1735. I'm selecting all the ones that I'm seeing that I want to use. 1735, 1756, 1756. Right, 1811. I'm choosing all the ones that she wants me to do. So right, so 1811 is the next one. 1811, I'm gonna put these in a folder. 1860, right, 1860. There we go. 1874. There we go. 1889. 1889. 1921. 1921. And then we have 1932. So literally I'm going to select these, right click. I'm going to go to new folder with selected items. I'm going to go to edit. Right, boom. And now I'm going to go back and look at the ones that I want personally for myself, right? So I'm going to go back and hold command once again and look back at the ones that I want to use, right? I'm looking at some detail shots. I know she didn't select any detail shots. These details are always going to hit because I'm a branding photographer, right? So I want my clients to get more business, because if my clients get more business, then I get more business, because my clients will come back to me because I got them more business, right? Okay, so how can you give them more business? Get them better photos. All right, let's see. There's little photos here that I do like. Let me see this one right here. She really do too much showing the back of the set, but I don't know which back I would use, because I would have to remove this and I would have to also do that. So any extras that I decide to choose, I don't want to choose any extras that are going to give me too hard of a job. Do you get what I'm saying? So any extras that I choose, I don't want to have too hard of an extra of a job to do. Okay, we're moving into the next model now. Looking here. All right, let's see. Let's see. Detail shots. Detail shots. I think this one right here might be a good one. I didn't select it. I think this one right here. Her elbow's cut off though, it's the only thing. But I think it's actually a really good shot right here. How does this one look? I think this is a good shot right here though. Right? Fixed the little armpit a little bit. I think everything else is pretty straight. I don't think I have to do too much extra other than stretch the background out. This one right here is a full body shot. I like this one. Let me see how her face looks though. Trying to make sure she looks straight. There we go. Because all of these are extra ones, so like they're not gonna get mad at you editing extra photos. I mean, that's just me. That's from like the expertise and things that I've choose. So I want to choose ones that aren't gonna take too much for me to edit. Like they're not gonna. I don't want them to take too much extra like effort. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be something that I could just do, and like I don't gotta. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, oh, I need to do so much extra just to make this do it. You know? There we go. Let's see. Let's see. I don't want it to be anything that takes me too much time to have to move to do. So this might be a good back one to show. Nah, maybe this one. I don't have to fix it. Like I'm thinking like, okay, I might have to fix her hair. You know what I'm saying? So like that is like, we're gonna have to fix the hair, like pushing it in or something. I have some shots of her holding her hair, which might be kind of good too. Let's see what these look like. My lips are chapped, y'all. Don't do too much. I got some of her like putting her hair up like she was at the gym, which I think was kind of cute. I think this was kind of cute. I'm trying to think which one though I would use though. Probably this way. And I'm kind of remember the ones like when I was taking them with her, the ones that she said were cute. Like I'm thinking about that too. Like I'm remembering her saying like, oh, that was so cute. Oh, that was so cute. Stuff like that. So I'm kind of keeping that in mind as I'm doing this. See, I don't really like, I'm not a fan of the hand on the hips, bro. Like it gives me like second grade, first day of school. Like that's what it doesn't give me. I don't like the hands on the hips, man. Let's see. One of these to get some detail up the pants. I don't know if it's this one or this one. Probably this one. Get more detail of the pants a little bit. Should I show more of the body though, I wonder? Let me see. This one's like pretty cute, I guess. Let me see. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna have these in a whole different folder. So the ones that they want, and then I'm gonna have the ones that I want. So like I'll go through the ones that I chose to see, like, you know, if they're still worth editing, if that makes sense. All right, we're moving into the next model now. We have some squatting ones. I don't know about the squatting ones though. We have her, but I remember she requested for her like leave out to be blended in. And the only thing about that is like I don't want to have to do that extra job more than I should have to. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want that I don't want to have to do that extra. So like if I have some of her like putting her hand, it's like these are kind of cute. But I don't want to have to like, you know, be forced to like. That's why I had her pulling her hair to the back a lot, because I didn't want to have to deal with a lot of that extra leave-in. Let's see. Leave out, I meant. See, her was cute. These were kind of cute. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get some duos in there, some details as well. Nah. I'm 1,000% getting better at photography, but like I'd be looking at my photos and I'd be like, oh yeah, back in the day I would have never been this good. Oh, bruh, see her, I caught her eyes. Oh, this is cute. I like this one. See what vibes she had. I think these were the testers right here. Yeah. Detail shots. Let's see. Detail, see, but I don't want to have to remove that in her tattoo. That's like my I don't have to I don't want to have to even play with that in her tattoo, because that's gonna be too much. So this is cute. Trying to find those edits that I have to do minimal, because if you find the ones that you have to do minimally, then now when it comes time to edit and your client sees it, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like thank you so much. Oh, boom, 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 wop, and now you're like, you know, the best person in the world, because you were able to, you know, get them right with like more than what they asked for. See, that looking off was cuter, I think. These was cute too. Like I like how I kind of like shot them all together and framed them up in between each other. Like these are really cute. Yeah, I think they're really cute. Bro, these were so cool, bro. Like I liked how I just caught these like in the moment. Should this be like the thumbnail? I think her eyes are blinking. I look fairly close and see if her eyes are blinking. Okay, that's a good thumbnail photo. And then we even took some like on the outskirts. Just trying to be very intentional with the photos I choose. All right, so now I can right click, new folder, and then I can put my to edit. Right, so now we have her to edit. So we're gonna go ahead and select all of these, right click, open with Adobe Lightroom, and all of these are gonna open up in Adobe Lightroom right here. Right, so now we're gonna be able to go through these. Double click, there we go. There we go. Shift A, Command Z, Shift A, and then we could like, let me see. I'm gonna go down here and look at the white balance, see if I have like, if I needed to change it. Auto, yeah, auto, so much better. That cooler, like I don't know, that's just my vibe. Like that cooler vibe is my vibe, bro. And I know for a fact I'm gonna have to obviously get this out of the way, so we're gonna figure that out in a minute. I'm gonna pop these colors a little piece, pop this pink a little piece. There we go. And bring this orange down a little bit within their skin color. All right, then I can right click, edit this in Photoshop, and then all of these are gonna kind of, I don't know what just happened, y'all. My whole everything just blacked out. I don't even know if it was like, I hope it caught everything. Let's see. I don't even know what just happened, bruh. I hope the whole thing recorded though. But I was still going through it. I'm about to start back the screen recording now. I hope it didn't like mess up anything though. Is it still? All right, Command Shift 5 to start it back. Maybe I was doing too much at one time. I don't know. But so I opened up in Photoshop, and then I'm gonna look at these other photos as well to see what I need to be doing with these. White is like the background, like not idea, but we're trying to get the background white as possible, right? So I'm gonna hit Shift A. I like how it does that, but like I don't know, I don't be liking this how it does this, how it goes crazy with the skin. I'm gonna go down on this a little bit. There we go. And I'm gonna go background select. I'm gonna go up on the shadows of the background. I want it to be like a natural white. Highlights up, maybe not. I'm gonna go saturation of that background down. Oh, I didn't mean like, saturation of that thing, but I guess yellows. Oh, nope. There we go. I think that's pretty straight though. Before, after. Yeah, that's pretty white, ain't gonna lie. White's up. There we go. Subject mask. I'm gonna go up on her shadows a bit. Just like so. So that way she's like, as clear as possible. There you go. Back to regular layer, 3 dots. Choose editing settings to copy. Ticker masking on. Command C. What's gonna copy it. And now I'm gonna go Command V and paste it onto each other one. Pasting it over here. This was an amazing image as well, man. That shadow, like opening up them shadows, like really lets you see everything else. Like it allows you to like really see the detail of the clothing. Command V, same vibes over here. Yep. Before, after, I'm loving it. Yep. I can paste it on each one of these now. And V, cancel. Yeah. Yeah, before, after. I love this, yeah. I love like making them look like nice and clear. She has a different skin tone, so I wonder how this is gonna react on her. Let's go to, I'll finish everybody else first and then I'll come back to her. Command V. Because once we have more yellow undertones, the background kind of might blow out sometimes on them, like how this one is. Background. I'm gonna go to background mask. I'm gonna bring down them shadows, bring down the whites a bit, yeah, because I don't want her blending in. Yeah, I don't need her blending into that background. There we go. That's cute. Command V here, same vibes. And see what this one does, because this was a group, so it might, I don't know how this one may act with all of them. Okay, it actually didn't do bad. Same thing with these other ones as well. Command V, pasting. Command V, pasting again. See, this one right here is like uber white, so I gotta go down on this one for sure. Shadows, whites, definitely the whites gotta go down, the highlights gotta go down in that background. Shadows could go up a little bit more, but the subject layer, shadows gotta go down. Highlights gotta go down. Or is this the whites? There you go, background whites. There we go. There we go. Go down a little bit on that saturation, like just a little bit, because I don't know, I be seeing it and I feel like y'all don't be seeing it, but I be seeing it. Like I don't be liking, like I be needing to go down a little bit on that saturation, bro. There we go. Like a little bit, bro. Like I be needing their skin to look like real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I need their skin to look real. Yeah. Subject. Something that to be doing, bro, and I could better tell than show, bro. So like, shit, I'm sorry, cause sometimes I could better show than tell. Like sometimes I can't even tell y'all what I'm doing, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like each of them in this thing is different. I'm gonna go people. I'm gonna select her. And then I'm gonna do facial skin, body skin. Yeah, facial skin, body skin. Create. And then I'm gonna go down on this saturation, just on her, yeah. There we go. Just like that, there we go. Whew, all right, that's cool. There we go. Oh, I just thought about like a good real idea, low key. I'm gonna see what I could do for y'all. Let's see. This is a cool tip that I want to show you guys when editing multiple people in Lightroom. So editing multiple people in Lightroom, I want to selectively mask each person because maybe her coloring is a little bit off, but hers isn't. Maybe I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I want to edit one of them selectively. So what I'll do is I'll hit create new mask right up top. I'll go to people, right? And I'm going to let it generate and detect the different people in this. So it detects all 5 different people. And literally from this menu, I will select which person I want to use and selectively select, right? So I'm going to choose her right here, right? I'm going to find her face. She's person number 4. And now it's going to allow me to mask out just her, but also just parts of her. So I can mask out just her facial skin, mask out her body skin. I'm going to hit create. And it's going to create a mask around just her face and just her body. So now I can selectively change just her face and just her body, right? Sometimes I'll do this because I don't want, you know, maybe I want to change her saturation, but not nobody else's saturation without having to fully select them. Like maybe her skin tone's looking a little too orange. I need to go down to her saturation, but everybody else's is fine. This is how I will selectively edit a specific person within a group. So let me know down below, did you guys learn a thing or two? If not, that's on you. Taxi Png on YouTube. I have a lot more videos exactly like this. Had to do a little real quick. I love y'all, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all, you know what I'm saying? Had to show the real gang. Y'all see it, real raw unfiltered, man, in the middle of the tutorial. Y'all see it? All right, but that's how I do that right there. And then I could go down selectively on her. If I want to select each one of them, I can. But sometimes I just I don't need to the whole person's pretty straight. Like for her, I might make a mask on her and select people, right? Select her, and I'm gonna do just her clothes. And I'm gonna hit create on her clothes. Excuse me. I'm gonna go down on the white a little bit so that way it's like a little bit more cream. I'm gonna go up on the shadows a bit of just her clothes. Contrast up a bit. There we go. Just like so. And now you're able to really see that more saturation up a bit also on her clothes, so you could tell that color of her clothes for real. And that's a before and after, before and after. The set wasn't looking beige, but now the set's looking beige. All right, same vibe for everybody else. I can go up or down depending on who I'm working with. Command V. Let me see, Command V. Copy, paste. There we go. Oh no, I'm gonna go to background mask. Oh, it's her skin. I wanna go right here, shadows. Is that background? Yeah, shadows. Yeah, there you go. Highlights and whites. Subject mask, go up on the saturation a bit. Shadows up, there we go, just like so. She's popping like how I want. All right, I'm gonna go subject, person, her, clothes, okay, saturation up. There you go. You can do so much with masking, bro, in Lightroom, bro. People don't understand the things that you can do in Lightroom. With just a few little masks, man, with just a few little masks. Yeah, there we go. Subject, person, clothes, okay. Saturation up a little bit. Just like that. Come on, make it look seen. You know what I'm saying? Make it be seen a little bit more. Things of that nature. I'm pasting this same little preset vibes onto everybody, bro. Onto everybody, I'm pasting the little presets. Coming down with the shadows. There we go. Subject. Man, that's all I gotta say. Is it's amazing. We edit this in Photoshop. Now it takes this into Photoshop. I go Command J, stretch that background out, make sure it says content aware fill. Make sure it's a 4:5 ratio, and we're good. You know what I'm saying? Stretch that background out, Command 0 to make it back the same size. Shift, Command X to go into the liquify menu, or you can right click liquify, or you can go to the top where it says filter liquify or edit liquify. Right there, like this. And then just pushing all this in here, man. There we go. There we go. All of this is nice and even. Push this out, make it rounder. Just a little bit. I don't like making sharp things. I don't know, it's just me. I just know from like helping people grow business. I don't know. Psychology of the buyer, bro. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain that one. Psychology of the buyer. There we go. Very slight, very simple, very cute, very demure, very mindful, very demure. And then you could do little things like, I don't know what she was wearing before this, but whatever it was went crazy on her. There we go. There we go. Same vibe here. There we go. Got to get this thing going right here. Let's see, let's see, let's see. It's actually a really big chunk. I hope it does it correctly. Yeah, actually, that's not bad. It actually did pretty good. Merge down. Just like so. Nice little, you know, ratchet looking back. Nice grungy looking back. Command Shift X. And go in there and start pushing some things around. Go in there and start pushing some things around, boys. Go in there. I was about to check the time, but I forgot I don't need to be picking up my phone, bro. I gotta lock in. When I'm locked in, I gotta lock in. I can't be looking at my phone. I can't be looking at all the other stuff. I gotta lock in. Get it done. Get it done. Look at your phone after you're done. I look around, I mess around, look at my phone. No, forgot I'm doing a whole tutorial. Can't even play with y'all, man. Man, I forgot I'm doing a whole tutorial. Watch out for this box while I'm pushing it out, because this box is gonna move. She wants her leave-in to not look like leave-in. She asks for her hair to be blended in together. I think this is fine, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah. Go to all, and then you can see when they there we go. So when it makes a 2 or another number on top, you know which ones are done or not. Right click, edit in Photoshop. Now everything else is a bit repetitive, honestly. Obviously, it's just kind of like going through each one and doing this part right here to get them all done. Kind of opening all these up in Photoshop to get these done, because I know these are going to be the easier ones. Edit in Photoshop. These are going to be the easier ones. So I'm going to get all hers done first before I even touch any of mine. Command JJ. Crop it. Move it down. Kind of make it even. There we go. Double click. Good. Double click. Command Z. There we go. There we go. I left it there because half of her body was on both sides, so it was even. Command J, Command Shift X to go ahead and push this little like arm fat in. There we go. There we go. Same little vibe like down here. There we go. Just like so. And to make this go even faster, after I'm done with all of these, I'm gonna throw these into Photo because it's so many. And I feel like I've done most of the work like in Photoshop, and I'll just do it to like help speed up my workflow. So I'm gonna start doing that and kind of adding that to my workflow of just, you know, getting it in there, knocking it out, and moving on to the next thing. Because if I can do these fast enough, I can get it out to be able to, you know, edit more videos for you guys and do more blah 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 and more blah blah blah. Now hit X and save, and it's gonna go ahead and save it right back to Lightroom. So it'll put that back in Lightroom, and then we can go right back here. Yep, Command 0, Command JJ, C to crop, good little crop. Command Shift X to go ahead and push this little piece in right here. It's not a lot to push in, just a little bit to push in. There we go, just like so. There we go. There we go. That's pretty good right there. I try to make sure I get the angles and shots good in camera so that when it comes time to edit, not a lot to worry about. Command 0, boom. Hit that X, hit save. It's gonna save it to Lightroom once again. Everything else from here, you guys, is kind of like repetitive, like how we do. The main part of this tutorial was that masking portion at the beginning to help speed up my workflow that I've been using now. And that workflow that I've been using now in Lightroom to help make my workflow a lot faster and, you know, get things done. I gotta make me some food, and I'm gonna do the I need to do the scrubs edits as well. Command Shift X. Everything becomes repetitive. I like this too because in the Photo and like the other AI softwares, the body morphing. I mean, I don't know if you're a photographer who does that. I mean, you might not. I just know that for me, every photo that I take is a piece of art. So I need to like make that piece of art look exactly how I would love for that art to touch the world. And I know, like, I want, you know what I'm saying? I know these things will help boost the confidence of my clients just a little bit. Like, oh my gosh, my curves hitting bit, like just a little piece, you know what I'm saying? And just curving it out so like it shouldn't look too boxy. I know there's certain things that clients will say while you're shooting with them that they don't like. They'll be like, oh my god, I look so boxy, or oh my gosh, I look like this, or oh, I don't like how my stomach this, or I don't like how my hair this. Keep note of all of that, all of those things when you're editing. So now when you go time to edit, you remember what they said they didn't like, and now you're able to help them, you know, look the best version of themselves possible. Like, I know that she didn't like this hair, so I know that this is going to be something I'm going to have to get rid of at a point. So I'm going to have to get that down to where I could get rid of it. There we go. I feel like this is the only real problem right here. Maybe this will work, maybe this won't work. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it'll help make it go like that. Nope. Let's see what this bad boy does. Generative fill. But yeah, so this tutorial is low-key about to be not over, but like the camera's about to cut off again. So don't get caught off guard. Every 30 minutes it cuts off. So it's like a 30-minute interval, 30-minute interval, 30-minute interval. But for everybody that's been tapping in, man, I love you guys. Everybody that's been like, you know, tapping into the tutorials, actually talking to me, actually letting me know what they want to see next. I appreciate you guys. A lot of you guys say you want to see more VFX tutorials. I'm dropping the VFX tutorials. I'm coming at your head with it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say thank y'all and appreciate all of you guys that have been actually, you know, letting me know what you want to see, because that's very helpful. So yeah, this tutorial is about to end and I'm about to probably start the next one, or I'm going to start another recording. Yeah, back rolling. This is a very like hefty edit, y'all. Like y'all have heard like, damn, bro, you still, yeah, this is a hefty edit, bro. It's already been an hour. We're already an hour in. It's a very hefty edit. When I lock into my clients, I could go fast. Also, being that I have to like talk to you guys too, is like kind of making me go a little bit slower, because I'm trying to explain what I'm doing and try to think about what like I'm trying to say while doing it. So it's kind of also making me go a little bit slower. But you know, no offense to y'all, you know, I love y'all boys. But I'm just saying, it do take me a little bit of time to like make these videos. So like I go a little bit slower when I'm talking at the same time. Kind of blend this in a little bit, hold Option, and just kind of like blend the little pieces. Command 0. This actually isn't bad. Like I feel like it blends a good amount. Shit, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I'm getting delusional, y'all. I'm editing too long. I gotta edit my client video too. I think I'm gonna make that a video also. All right. Ooh, kind of like this. This looks more real. Merge down, Command Shift X to go ahead and push this in there. And then I'm gonna just move this around with the liquefy a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hit OK, Command 0, hit X, and then save. It's gonna go back to Lightroom. Now it's just very repetitive. I know you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, like damn bro, you're just doing the same thing over and over. Yes. Yeah, I am, my guy. Indeed I am. Trying to make sure the colors of these blacks match up. Command J. Command Shift X. And like body morphing multiple at one time is actually very hard. It's like you gotta be like in the know. Like you gotta know what you're doing. Because you gotta make sure while doing one person you're not messing up the other person that's next to them. And if you do, you gotta know how to put it back. Editing and having this many people look at you is like kind of scary. Like I'm editing and like they're all like looking at my soul. Command 0. Very small. You see how minor that is? Like that's very minor. Like, that's very minor, bro. Very minor. Very minor. Like, very slight touches, man. There we go. Then we could hit X. Save. Usually when they're sitting down, this little arm is always a problem. Like the pop out arm, like that's always a problem. Like that arm never like does right. It's always the arm you're gonna have the most problem with. Like when they're leaning on it, it's always gonna pop out. Like even with her down here, the arm's always gonna pop out. I like this piece of hair about to fall off. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm being a stickler. I'm gonna leave it there. X, save. Same vibes. Command JJ, Command Shift X to go in here. Command plus plus plus. Push this up a little bit, push this back, fix this elbow. Y'all know I don't like sharp elbows. There we go. There we go. Shoulder down a little bit. Fill this out. Not too crazy. I do forget sometimes to take this thing off the box. There we go. How to clean my screen off. Very simple, very slight. You see that? Not too much. Save. And then you usually just duplicate this throughout everybody, bro. I'm tired, y'all. Don't do too much. There we go. There we go. Really all I wanted to do was just smooth that out a little bit. And that's literally it. Bro, you gotta have a different type of eye to see the stuff I'm looking at, bro. See. And everything else, you guys, is just more and more and more and more and more and more and more repetition. More and more and more and more and more repetition. More and more and more and more repetition. The more and more you do them, the more and more you see. How what you do matters. You might think like, oh, I'll just skip this part. Go ahead, bro. Like, I don't know. These be the little parts that I know that my clients notice. Like, my clients wouldn't notice the difference, but like, I know this is the part that makes them go, oh my gosh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you killed this, you did that, you did your shit. Like, I know that like, this is the part that makes my clients go crazy. I'm gonna finish this last edit for y'all and I'm gonna let y'all go. There we go. Oh, all right, and that's my last one for the tutorial. I love you guys, man. Let me know what else you guys want to see. I'm about to finish off all these photos. If you know that took me an hour and a half, the rest of these gonna take me 2-3 more hours. Love you guys. Until next time, this is the real raw unfiltered, just the work that I be putting in, man. Then all you do is throw these, all I'm gonna do is throw these into Voto after and just clean up the background. That's it. I'm gonna throw it in the Voto, clean up the background, export it, send it to my client. And yeah, I put these back in the Pixieset. And yeah, love you guys. Until next time. Taxi. These tutorials don't get easier. Yo, if you're serious about leveling up your photography and content creation, make sure to join PNG Culture, you guys, over on Discord and Patreon. We talk in the Discord community every single day, just helping each other level up our photography and just get better at content creation overall. It's more than just about photography itself. We actually talk about real world problems, real life problems, and just navigating mental health and a whole bunch of different things that come with this entrepreneurship journey, you guys. And then also make sure to check out the Patreon if you guys want a deeper dive on my editing process. Whether you see something really cool on Instagram on my feed and want to know exactly how I did it, I drop the tutorials inside of there. I do different composition editings, like different composites and different things like that. VFX, we also do one-on-one calls in there. Anybody that's in there that's a premium member can get one-on-one calls and one-on-one access to me. I do business growth tips and different help. I just honestly give out all of my knowledge that I have that I'm not able to give out on YouTube. For those that want to dive a little bit deeper and are more serious, I give all of that out on the Patreon channel. So I hope to see you there. Until next time, Taxi.
So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again, I say so long, farewell to you, my friends.